Okay, hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. I'm back. Hi. Hi. Oh, Josie took a little more convincing to get out of the house than I thought. So. Oh. And it's just hot enough. Just hot enough out there. Oh my goodness. But I hope everybody is having a good Monday. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. I got a message from somebody I'm friends with on TikTok that thought I was at Gen Con. That thought I was at Gen Con and was like, "Were you at Gen Con?" And I was like, "No." Because you would have known. You would have known about it if I was at Gen Con. You would have heard about it. All right, where's that Bright Falls website? But it is very nice to have people that are like excited at the prospect of hanging out with you. You know, that's fun. I like that. Okay. So we're gonna watch more episodes of Bright Falls, the live action prequel to Alan Wake. Which last episode got wild. I'll say last episode we got a little wild. But we'll check this out while I'm having my snack. I think we'll watch 2 episodes because this one's kind of short, so we'll see. Here's a question. How do you think they cast for creepy kids? You know, for kids like this that have to be like... How do you think they cast for creepy kids?
I'm gonna have to send out for this.
How long?
Oh, 3, 4, 6 days.
6 days. Nothing overnight?
Well, if I can get Mary Beth to get Joe to make his rounds up there at Fern Ridge for Tuesday. And that's depending on the weather at that elevation, of course.
right?
Some woman just bit a cop in the parking lot.
What?
Band Slam, hello. Oh, they're just gone.
You don't look so good, Jake.
Band Slam, hello. How you doing today? Oh yeah, look, there you go.
Woman's like a feral animal. Give me a towel. Get something wet.
Deer Fest, Great Falls' world-famous extravaganza, featuring Stag Party and the Doughboys. Admission's only $1, so come pack and come hungry, and don't come alone. It's a feast for the senses at Deer Fest.
This is getting really weird. Band Slam, I hope you're having a good Monday. It's been busy. Hopefully good busy. Hopefully good busy. Hopefully you're getting stuff done. Because I know sometimes, you know, you got days that are busy that just are busy but feel empty. All right. Episode 5. I barely ate any of my snack. I'm so wrapped up in this weird show. Aaron's having a busy day. Aaron's having a busy day, and it sounds like nonsense. It sounds like mostly nonsense. It's the same spot he got in an accident. You should not walk in the middle of the road. That is incredibly unsafe. This guy is unfazed by so much.
Jake, how we doing?
He must be from New York.
I'm fine. Fine. Your message got cut. Everything go okay? Yeah, too bad. Oh, you get the book signed for Riley?
I was about to say there's not enough Verizon in here yet.
Can I talk to you for a minute off the record?
It's a little it's more organic in this than it is
Since I got here,
nowadays.
I've been blacking out and waking up in really strange places.
What kinds of places?
The woods, the lake. Look, I'm really worried when I leave here. It's not gonna stop.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think I killed a deer with my car.
It happens.
Yeah, they're more organic about it.
You know, I help people with problems, just like yours. Stay with us.
What the hell is that thing?
Just a light.
Oh. This is certainly a reaction. I think the biggest letdown of the game is that, like, I don't think this shows up. Like, I don't think they... Like... I don't think he... That's the loudest thing that's ever existed. You know what I mean? Like... This is great. I love this. What a shot. What a shot. That's a great shot. They did a good job on that. They did a good job on that one. Damn good graphics. The power of the Xbox 360. The power of the Xbox 360. Oh, man. That's funny. All right. I still finally remember the early Xbox. There's no power greater than the power of X. They really wanted to... They were really selling you on the power of the Xbox. Original Xbox was pretty fucking great. Original Xbox was pretty great. It had a lot of, Oh, hi. Okay. Hi, sir. Okay, well, before we start gaming, we'll get a little cutie time. The power of X in a non-piss baby billionaire way. It definitely set a whole heap of new industry standards. Like, the original Xbox was the first console to have a hard drive baked in. It was the first one to have an Ethernet line baked in. Dreamcast was the first one to have a phone line. I never played original Xbox. I remember there being a werewolf game for it I wanted. Hang on. Xbox werewolf. No, not the Xbox One. Is there an Xbox game you play as a werewolf? No, not that. Let's see. Xbox OG. 360 couch co-op was unmatched. Very true. Very true. What werewolf game? I really, like, in Googling this, I'm trying to... Oh, hi, sir. Hi, my sir. My sweet boy. He's such a good boy. Get up. Hi, there he is. There being a relatively new werewolf game is making it hard. Yeah, I immediately got that new werewolf game. Was it Xbox or Xbox 360? Jesse, do you know for sure if it was Xbox 360 or if it was Xbox? He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I feel like original because I remember watching my friend Matt, much worse Matt play it. Much worse. I appreciate being ranked the second best Matt you know. I'll take that. I'll take second best Matt. He's about as bad as a Matt can get. Oof. Oof. Don't worry, you're beating swastika tattoo, Matt. Oh, you know. I'm glad. You know, I wish that didn't. It's like, that's like a backhanded compliment. Like, you beat swastika tattoo, Matt. It's like, oh, whew. That's good. Hi, sir. I would absolutely watch our Matt beat Swastika Matt. Okay, if we put the light over here. Oh yeah, he definitely gets a little bit more light. Yeah. Yeah, oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, there he is. What a good boy. What a good boy. Say hi, sir. He loves little chin scratches. He loves little chin scratches. He loves little chin scratches. He's such a good boy. Aaron and I have been laughing because, like, we got him, he was an outside cat. Like, we make jokes all the time, like, we got this cat from the garbage. Because he lived outside, and he just would go on walks when we walked Josie. He would just follow us. And then he started living on our stairs. And then he lost a cat fight, and we saved him. And now he's just our wonderful little sweet house panther. Edie loves the chin scratch. So funny when they push into it. Yeah, when they're like, no, no, no. Yeah. He's a good, happy boy. He's a good, happy boy who yells and steps on us in our sleep. He's a good boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, he sees you. He sees you. And he says, why aren't you petting me? He knows you're there. He knows you're watching. He knows what you've done. My good boy. My good boy with his little clipped ear. With his little clipped ear. I've only had a cat sleep on top of me once. It was so cute. A little distressing because it wasn't a small cat. He is not a small cat. He is not a tiny kitten. Oh, my chair is collapsing. My chair is very slowly collapsing because of the angle and the extra weight. All right. We're going down. Okay, so you're gonna have to move here in a minute. Oh God. Yeah, sir, I'm sorry to say you gotta move. So I gotta fix my chair. Oh, yeah, look, I'm all the way down. Hello, I'm down here now. I'm down here. I was up here. Now I'm down here. I really got to bug maintenance to see if they've got a pipe wrench, because that's really all I need, and then I can fix my chair. But I keep forgetting. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. You gotta go down. You gotta go down. Original Xbox werewolf game. Okay. Sir. You gotta go down. I love you. Okay. Good boy. Ugh. I'm still looking for this werewolf game. Jesse, do you remember any other details about it? Closest I found was Hunter the Reckoning, but I don't think it's it. I know werewolves is central to what I saw. I'm so annoyed. Oh, I loved Hunter the Reckoning. What is the rarest werewolf? Oh no. Oh no. I found a Teen Wolf fan canon wiki. We're getting, Jesse, you're making me get into weird parts of the internet here. I'm drifting into weird parts. I'm drifting into spaces I'm not supposed to be in. It's where you come to visit me. It's like when you have a friend that lives like in the weird part of town and you're just like, oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I can't find it. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Everything is Werewolf the Apocalypse. How do I tell Google not the apocalypse? No, minus. That's it. Minus the apocalypse. Like, don't show me stuff about this. Was it Operation Darkness for the Xbox 360? Was it Dark Watch? Is it the Ubisoft game where they made an actually kind of good movie, Werewolves Within? The Werewolves Within movie was actually kind of good. I don't remember that. You would probably like it. It's literally it's a B minus someone's a werewolf movie. It's not bad. It's not bad. Ubisoft made an entire movie to promote a bad multiplayer game. Saber Wolf? What the... I have to at least know what that is. Look at these birds coming right at me like I ain't gonna do shit about it. We just gotta get there. Remember being spooky in first person, but I haven't found a single fucking thing. If it was anybody else, Jesse, I would be like, oh, you should call them. You should talk to them and see if you can find out what happened. Please don't call Swastika Man. Don't talk to that guy anymore. Swastika Matt and I have had no content since middle school. Jesse, I have a terrible question. Did he didn't get the swastika tattoo in middle school, did he? Because that's... I think that's illegal. His sister also sucks? It was after he joined the military. Oh, that tracks. Okay. Coming out of my lurk to say, what the fuck? Hi, Pastry. Hi, buddy. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a thing there. Hang on. Ow. Break my damn neck for this secret cache. Hell yeah. Hi, Pastry. Welcome. He does realize the military exists to punch Nazis, right? That's not why the military exists. Hey, Xbox, your naming scheme sucks for SEO. That's fine. They don't want you to buy old Xbox games. That's fine. It's working for them. Is it bad? Yes. Is it what they want? Also, yes. He found an outlet to do horrible things. The government paid for him. He knew what he was doing. Mm-hmm. These damn birds. Again, this is literally... Like, the birds are the worst enemy in this game. All right. Ow. Oh. Okay. Ah! Okay. It's like one of those times when you're in a game and you're just like, I just did nothing. I didn't address that in any way. Oh. That's funny. I tried to hit that as fast as I could. Yeah, okay. Come on. You can come back up here, sir. I'm sorry.
Real gamer.
I'll find it someday. It took me a decade to find the game Incoming. What is that game? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that game. And yeah, that's an SEO nightmare. That's an SEO nightmare, absolutely. Brian comes back and then here are the birds. Coincidence? I think not. I think it was a proof of concept / demo game that shipped with PCs. I got it from a friend in a nondescript jewel case and never knew what the fuck it was. Oh my god, shoutouts to demo discs. When do I stream old PS2 and Xbox demo discs? When do I do that? I got a bunch of GameCube kiosk demo discs too. Tip of my tongue can be very helpful. Oh yeah, true. True. Yeah, very true, Jesse. Yeah, I'm a fiend for collecting demos and stuff. I actually really want to work on getting Project Deluge stuff loaded up in my collection. If you don't know, Project Deluge was a big release a while ago. I think it all came from someone's private collection of concepts for games, like half-done demos, things that were ultimately scrapped, press kit demos, like show demos. Because stuff like that is always so interesting to me, to see old versions of stuff. They recently had a big Mario one not that long ago with a bunch of unused assets, original sound files, stuff like that is always so fucking cool. Because some stuff comes out No Clip has been putting up on their YouTube. They have two YouTubes. They have the YouTube for the show, and then they have an archival footage YouTube. They've been putting up. Danny got his hands on a ton of old E3 tapes, and has been putting them up on the YouTube. There's all kinds of trailers for canceled games, early look demos, stuff in quality that's never existed before, because it was here's what got recorded on site and then it was streamed or replayed over TV, so it's never been seen in this quality. It's great. So the original footage, the original reveal of Metal Gear Solid 4, at the Sony press conference, in 1080p. It's never been in 1080p before. Two Lampet hanging out as headlights of a scary ghost monster truck from Alan. Oh my god. There's so many good drawings. I have to make time to do the drawings. I really need to make time. I've been very bad about it. I appreciate everybody that is redeeming really cool drawing ideas, and I'm sorry that I've been terrible about not doing them. I appreciate your efforts. That's fine. Okay, sir, having to keep my knee up for you is getting uncomfortable, so... He doesn't care. You're pretty great about not doing them? Damn. Called out. I hate that you can't, like, freeze them in place. They're... "20 years of exclusive horror games for Xbox console. The first entry is Halo." Fuck off! I've never played a Halo, but go to hell. Why can't Alan just hold the flashlight up under his chin like he's telling a ghost story to help recover his health? It's a good, you know? That's a good question. It's a good question, Brian. Guy, you gotta stop running around like... It's the really big light. He hangs out to full heal. Yes. Yeah, big like street light is what he needs. To be fair, the flood in Halo scared the shit out of young me. Oh yeah, yeah. That level was very scary. That level is... Jesus. That level's very scary. It's not a horror game. It doesn't make Xbox a horror game. You know what I mean? There's a... Oh my gosh. I'm holding my knee up for Casper so that he can... You might be able to... Yeah, it's... My leg is shaking. Sir, you have to get down. You have to get down. You're fucking up my knee. I'm sorry. I love you. Look at his little face. I'm sorry. It's so uncomfortable. That's my bad knee, too. Oh, let me blast my chin with the power of Energizer lithium batteries. Closest thing I'd find is Darkwatch Curse of the West. I don't think that's it. It might be, though. I'm sorry I had to put him down. I'm sorry. It was so uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. You gotta get right here. What? Mad. Get fucked, lol. Bing bong. Bing bong, truck your life. I mean, listen, I'll just do the thing that no one ever does, which is run parallel to it. Handled. Listen, I have to say, it's way more effective to send pieces of train car at me than an entire train car. Is there something in the ship? I don't remember. Oh, I can't get in there. Oh no, a gently rolling freight car. This is why I say, like, the worst part of this game is the combat outside of the DLC, because the DLC picks up a little bit. And then this game also commits the sin of you get to the end of the game and it becomes about a lot of combat. So like, as much as I enjoy this game, it is still very much a video game. It does a lot of the video game things.
I needed to get the generator running.
We gotta find where the generator is. Ooh. Secret flashbang. Oh, there it is. Replaying this, I'm really interested if Barry... Whoop, I missed it. I'm really interested if Barry's going to be in Alan Wake 2. I'm really curious if he's going to be in Alan Wake 2. Fuck you. This is when you're just like, fuck off. This is the end of the game. I'm out of here. Like, I'm not dealing with you. We already had our cool combat set piece. I'm getting out of here. Nope. Oh, hey, a manuscript page. The way through the dark place. Oh.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
All right. Excuse me.
Now.
They get a lot of mileage out of her kidnapping his wife. They get a lot of mileage out of that. Fuck off. I'm not here to deal with you.
Do as you're told.
Do as you're told. Lady, I'm from New York. I don't fucking... Can't tell me shit. I'm New York. I'm right in here.
Alice never loved you.
That might be true, but that's not... That might be true, but that's never stopped me before.
escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Space! Saint, hello! Destroy the tornado. This is a wild season of storm chasers. This season on Storm Chasers, we're not taking it anymore.
You can't win.
Up! Wow. What a play. Look at this, just like, yeah, go for it. You know what you gotta do. I don't think we can actually hit it from here. I think this is meant to... Oh my god. Twister could have learned a thing or two from Alan Wake. Saint, hello. Saint, how you doing today?
You can't win. You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
Doing okay? I hope you're having a good Monday. Just shoot her with light. Like every video game, shoot the boss until it's over. Well, I wouldn't have done that. I would have... It's the worst way to dive into anything. I just want to throw that out there.
Hell.
My roommate has zero respect for the fact that I need sleep. Woke me up at 5 a.m. so there's that.
Shh, baby.
I'm sorry, Saint. That freaking sucks.
It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
No.
Everything's fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid?
Turn all the lights on. Turn on the fog machine.
Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense.
Okay, well now I know that this is
Alan,
fake.
you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk.
I'm gonna check my TiVo.
Come back to bed, Alan.
All right.
To bed, Tom.
So now this is where this is such a smart thing that I can tell that they came up with like 5 days before they shipped the game. Right? Clicker. Where's the clicker? There it is. Hello!
You must find your way to the cabin.
It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
That's an awesome thing.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
It's a me, diving suit. I love him just like coming in sideways like, hello. Oh, well that's bad.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
All right. So now we get to the cool shit in this game that, like, man, they should have gotten to this mechanic a little quicker, TBH. This is Alan's power as a writer affecting the world. This is him actively writing changes in the story. This is the Alan Wake typing sim, yes. And you can see affecting bigger change takes a bit. Hello? This should have been a primary mechanic all along. Yes. Big agree. I feel like this was an idea they arrived at very late in development.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone.
Because it took them, like, this is the end of the game.
No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No!
I'm also surprised the phones aren't red.
I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths we came from.
Who's Tom? Tom is Zane.
Filled with darkness. I willed the cabin to be real.
Now there's another, you know, again, like we're talking about layers in this story. There's another layer here of like Barbara Yager died. And Thomas Zane used the power of the lake to bring her back.
My husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
And she came back wrong, which you know, who's to say how much of anything that's happening is real? Which I think is a really cool part of this.
I am much older than you.
Okay, Boomer.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Now he's in the cabin.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance.
Alan give, no Alan take.
That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
He was pretty zany. Oh my god, Zane, please. Oh my gosh. It's just their old day-night cycle tech. I hope someone else made that joke before me. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, who's that? I totally heard Day 9 Cycle Tech as Day 9 Cycle Tech and You saw Alice jumped in and now Alice is back and he's gone. Like he said, he had to write the ending and there has to be balance. There has to be balance. He traded himself for Alice. It's the only way. But don't worry. This isn't the last we've seen of hit writer Alan Wake. Sure, that means Alan Wake 2 has Alice as the protagonist. Oh god, what a fake out. What a fake out that would be. That'd be incredible. That would be incredible. But the big thing, none of it ever happened. None of it ever happened. The town isn't destroyed. All those people weren't taken. All of these people are happy and alive and get to enjoy their silly little small town life. And again, oh, look behind her. Look behind her.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
And that's Alan Wake 1. That's Alan Wake 1. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. Love it. So yeah, shout out to Nitro Games who did the PC port. This is a really solid PC port. definitely gonna get DMCA'd for this, so we're definitely gonna mute this in the YouTube VOD. We're the sheriff, Agent Nightingale, a favorite agent who gets ridiculously overexcited for fireworks. So Agent Nightingale was in the background of that last shot, because so as far as we can tell, right? As far as what I draw from that ending is when someone defeats the darkness, right? When someone controls the darkness, there has to be a representation, and there has to be a defender, right? So just like when Thomas Zane stopped the darkness, Cynthia Weaver was the protector, and Barbara Yager was the antagonist, right? And so for Alan, he defeated the darkness. His protector is Rose, right? His protector is Rose, and his antagonist is Agent Nightingale. Because it's cyclical, right? As all stories are, it's cyclical. That makes sense. You know, and they show Rose with the lantern, right? She's the new protector of the town. And then, you know, the Dark Presence said, like, I'll come back. I'll find someone else to dream me up. So, yeah, that's Alan Wake 2. We have the 2 DLCs to get through, which I'll dive into the first one here. We've got enough time to start it. Just in time for some Bowie. Listen, who doesn't love Bowie? If you're watching this on YouTube, you are absolutely not hearing Bowie. We're absolutely not hearing Bowie. But yeah, it's Major Tom. Ninja Bears, hello. How the heck are you doing today? Bum bum. This song's a banger. This song's a banger. Just listen to it in your own time. I'm not gonna get DMCA'd. I'm not gonna get DMCA'd for this. I mean, I might get DMCA'd right now. I can't say. But, you know, listen, if it gets muted on Twitch, banger credit song. Just such a great song, and such a great, like, ending. Oh, so good. So good. But yeah, I hope playing this, people have, I hope people have enjoyed the game. I hope people kind of understand why I dig Alan Wake. And why it's so exciting after all this time for Remedy to come back to it. Enjoyable as heck. I think it's a really enjoyable game. Like it was you know, it's a fun story. And I think considering when it came out, the tumultuous development that it had, and it's exciting. I remember back when Quantum Break was coming out. Sam Lake did a video that was like, hey, Remedy has a new game coming out. It's not Alan Wake 2. We want it to be Alan Wake 2. We still want to do Alan Wake 2, but it's not the right time. And it's very interesting to think about what the Remedy of then would have made versus the Remedy post-Control. Right? Because Control, they really defined so much of their style in Control. And we're going to get to see that in real time, which I really love. Like, we're going to get to see them go through these games, and we're going to see their style, like, flow and shape and move a little bit, and then ultimately kind of come together and coalesce in Control. And I don't expect Alan Wake 2 to be a copy-paste of Control. Not at all. It'd be bad if it was. Control is such a defining game. Right. Control felt so much like everything they wanted to do was in it. It felt like they had such a command of the storytelling form of a game, right? They had such a control, for lack of a better word, over what they wanted to do, what they wanted to tell, and how they wanted to tell it. And you can see some of that here in Alan Wake, you know, kind of forced perspective shots, in-universe storytelling with the, you know, Night Springs, the manuscript pages. You can see a lot of the things that would happen in Control to a much more refined degree. I don't want to say better, but certainly more refined. In Quantum Break, even in Alan Wake's American Nightmare. So it's really, I'm very excited. You know, I was worried. I was worried with Baldur's Gate coming out that I was going to lose my excitement for this. No, not at all. I'm still so excited to re-experience and experience for the first time some of these games. And for everybody wondering, we never skip credits, so we just hang out and we talk during the credits. I never skip credits. These people worked hard on this game. People worked hard on this. Ooh. Happy to watch you play Alan Wake. So many people are playing BG3. I always feel like it's good to have counter programming. So on the Twitch subreddit, people always do questions where it's like, what game should I stream if I want to do this? Or, you know, what game should I stream if I want to grow? And so many people will be like, oh yeah, look at what's popular, and then, you know, go from there, pick something that's like kind of popular or whatever. And I'm just like, stream what you want. Like, stream what makes you excited to stream. Like, if you want to stream Fortnite all day, if you have a good time playing Fortnite all day, fucking go for it. Have a good time. You know, if you're a person that you're like, I love getting the new game the second it comes out, and playing it for a bit and showing it off to people and doing that the next week, if you can afford it, sure, have a good time with it. But it's so funny how many people ask the question as though there's a perfect correct answer. And it makes me feel bad for people who are like chasing the trend, you know, who are like, oh, this is popular. It is Reddit. Well, yeah, there's also that. But it's like, man, like it's so nice to be able to stream what I want, you know? It's so nice. And, you know, we might have, hey, we're going to have a little stream tomorrow for the Pokemon Presents. I'm probably going to play a little Baldur's Gate before it. Probably going to play Baldur's Gate for like an hour. Before the Pokemon Presents. I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to show it off. I also enjoy being a variety gamer TM. I think it's such a... Again, this is me talking about how I feel. If you feel differently, that's great. And please don't feel like I'm telling you that you're wrong. I love playing different stuff. I love showing off different games. I love playing different games. I love playing scary games during October, you know? Not to totally derail, you said your new sound for me. Oh yeah, it's in the sound effects. It's in the if I alt tab it pauses. It's in the channel point redeems, Saint. There's a rim shot sound for you now. But yeah, it makes me laugh. Like, I was talking about this with somebody, but it there you go. It makes me laugh, like, thinking about coming from doing Pokemon and how I would stream Pokemon all the time. And not that it's bad, but it just, it feels so different to me now, you know, like it feels so different than what I do now. Perfect. I knew you would like it. I knew you would like it. I was looking for some other ones. I was setting up some other sounds, and I was like, oh, I need to get a sound for Saint. I need to get a sound for Saint. Actually, probably what I should do is I should put that as a sound effect on my iPad, and then you say a bad joke, and I hit it. That was me cranking through the Ace Attorney trilogy for the first time. I really want to play those games. It was the only thing I was playing on stream for months. That's the only thing. That's the only thing, and I think I've talked about this before. The only thing that concerns me about playing a game through as a series like that is that it's like, well, that's all I'm playing, you know? That's the only thing that concerns me. And it's why I didn't do the Mass Effect games for so long, you know? It's why I didn't do the Mass Effect games for so long, because I was like, is this gonna be boring? Are people gonna get sick of this? And that's why I kind of ultimately came up with the poll thing. I was like, that sounds fun. I hope that keeps people engaged. I think it went pretty well. I enjoy those games. They are long. Mm-hmm. Unlike Mass Effect, yes, and unlike Mass Effect, they're not voiced. So yeah, it's a very different investment in terms of like effort investment. Streaming games that aren't voiced is a whole different kettle of fish. Yeah, shoutouts to you for doing all of those, because woof. I think I would only do like one at a time, you know? I would do one and I would do something else, and then I'd come back to it. They're not like JRPG length, but they're certainly up there. They're certainly up there. Do. I can tell it's noon because I'm getting a ton of emails, because everybody's marketing emails are sent to go right now. Everybody's marketing emails are like, haha. Someone I followed recently is going through the story of 14, voicing everything. They're doing it with a friend, picking up some of the voice in Slack, which seems much more reasonable. Oh, goodness gracious, yeah. Big agree. That sounds so much better. VO backup would make a world of difference. That sounds like a great thing to do as like a big like charity stream style thing, you know, like a big marathon stream, is to have like 4 or 5 people, and then you go through Realm Reborn or something like that, and have like, you know, you do voices. Alan Wake forum administrator, Alan Wake forum moderators. Holy shit! Shoutouts to forums. I can't believe past me thought going through the whole trilogy twice on stream was a good idea. Why twice? What do you mean? What do you mean? I did them a few years apart. Okay, that makes more sense, but also, goodness. The second time was sort of prep for the release of Great Ace Attorney, which also took forever. Oh no. Oh. This is why, as much of a pain as it's been, I'm glad that I'm putting stuff on YouTube so that I can be like, I'm gonna play this. If you want to catch up, go for it. Hit it. I do really want to play Great Ace Attorney. I do want to play Great Ace Attorney. I'm starting Suzerain next week, which is very verbose, so I gotta prepare. Oh, Alan Wake's journey through the night will continue. Woo! Alan Wake's journey will continue. It's the video game equivalent of like getting to the end of the movie, and they're like, Captain America will return. Greatest Attorney is good. Not my favorite. It's got some good stuff. The end? You wish. How do I... Wait a minute. Extras playback. Oh, yeah. Okay. How do I get to it? Here we go. All right, so we have 2 DLCs to go through. Here, let me... Oh, I got rid of it. Hey, stop. All right, so there's 2 Alan Wake DLCs that came out. One is The Signal, one is The Writer. Both of these are canonical and take place after the main game. So we're going to start it now.
On Alan Wake. Something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to write a horror story that came true. I'll bring her back. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
What about the Toba crossover DLC?
Then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world. It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Special feature 1.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness that consumed you. Changed you.
Tumblr Road
DLC. To do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
I love that that place has 3 signs.
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of deja vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin. Are you staying long, Mr.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah. Are you serious?
I work with some people who are just coffee underneath a layer of skin.
Disgust me. Call yourself a rock.
Next game, Alan wakes up in New York.
You put up. Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. It does that. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. You need to give it a good solid.
I love that they're like, what's the DLC? I don't know. What if we had the game again, but it was weird?
This is it. I'm dying and gone to hell.
What if it was the game again, but weird? Oh, I didn't even look outside. Look at that. It's all, ugh. Alan Wake's at the back of a carriage.
I do you worse. But he didn't listen.
Alan Wake Heaven's Sword. Alan eats a big taco.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this.
I can't hear you.
Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself. At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it.
Alan Wake talks to Mr. House.
It's not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure.
Mira was here. Love a little...
What the hell was that?
Well...
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
Well, don't do that. Don't smash the door off the hinges. That sounds bad. I don't want that. Oh no! The door was smashed off its hinges. Okay, hang on. I gotta get the new collectible. Ah! Oh no! Come on! Gotta get the new collectible, guys.
Zane! Wait for me!
The new collectible deaths.
Had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
Alan Wake, Rogue Legacy. Alan Wake Inn, Darkest Dungeon. Alex Wake. Ah! I don't have any bullets. Whiff. I'll make episode 4 A New Hope. Look at this bear. This bear's a big mood. Alan Wake isolation.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled, dreamlike fragments.
Can't wait to play the rhythm game Alan Wake Max 300.
The rounds slippered as a stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone.
Verizon.
The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that.
Looking for the DLC where Alan realizes he could write himself a new fiction where he just decides to go Hello Kitty for a vacation.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hey, you remember this ad campaign?
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
Hey, you remember?
Sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
Verizon's most successful ad campaign? Yes, I do. Verizon's ad campaign that was so successful that AT&T hired that guy to do the same ad for them. In one of the wildest marketing moments ever.
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him. It cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
Back in the I'm a Mac, I'm a PC days. Oh my god. Do you remember when Mac when Apple tried to appeal to regular people that they should get a Mac? And then they were like, actually fuck that, Macintoshes are only $3,500 and for creative types. It was a wild shift. And they didn't do anything to make it more attractive to own a Macintosh. They were just they did what they always do, which is they tried to make it cool. But you know. But that was it. They were just like, yeah, you can have a Mac. That's great. You can do everything you can do on a Mac. And it's like, that's a lie. Oh my god. Oh no, why? No! Ah! Why are you back here? Don't you have something better to do with your life? No, I'm a shadow guy. It's kind of it. That's all I got.
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello.
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow me.
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane.
You're the one trespassing?
We're interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone.
Just Alan Wake getting really mad at the staff in a Starbucks.
The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
Oh, hey! I forgot about these. Hang on. Says selling his book, they're selling coffee thermoses with his face stenciled on it. They actually are selling the Oh Dear Diner coffee filter, or coffee thermos. I really want one. Sarah Breaker, Bright Falls finest. The red hot cop chick with the lightning fast boomstick. Her debut book, The Only Girl in the Bookhouse, delves deep into the double life of having a successful law enforcement career while being involved in a secret society. How does Daddy's Little Trooper fit into an old-fashioned fraternity? Great start would be not calling her Daddy's Little Trooper. That's... That'd be good. Or the red hot cop chick, also good. Also solid. Yeah, Remedy does sell an Oh Dear Diner thermos that I really want. Step 1, don't let a misogynist write or marketing. But Saint, what are the men gonna do then? See what I did there? Oh my god, birds, fuck off. Birds, fuck off, difficulty impossible. So yeah, now this is our base, one of our base mechanics is, you know, using the light to inflict or enforce our will to give us, won't someone think of the men conservatives watching Barbie? And so it's kind of a bummer we haven't, like I said, it's a bummer we haven't had that mechanic earlier.
Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deep. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
Gah.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Good. I should go see the Barbie movie. I've heard it's really good. Excuse me. I didn't have a ton of interest until it made Ben Shapiro's dick fall off. I think my favorite thing is his tweet about it. He was like, my producers dragged me to see it. And I'm like, dog, don't act like you're you weren't so fucking hard to go watch this movie because you knew you were gonna talk shit about it for the next 3 weeks. Like, don't fucking lie to yourself. We all know you were so fucking giddy to see this movie because it was the content you needed. Alan Wake's 2 in deep. He's trying to keep all these thoughts in his head instead of going under. Yes, he needs to stop going under. He was definitely salivating at the side of the trailers for all the Griffin ahead. Yeah, don't lie. We all, everybody knew. And it is also a little funny. Everybody's like, Ben Shapiro's hatred of Barbie makes sense when you remember that he's a failed film writer. And I'm like, his hatred of Barbie makes sense when I remember that he's a gross conservative misogynist. That's what I remember. It really doesn't have anything to do with being a failed filmmaker. He could be a successful filmmaker. Don't lie, that's his job. Very true. Very true.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Sorry to go back to old ad campaigns. I just thought of the What's a Computer ad, got mad all over again. Oh, I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. But no, don't listen. Don't worry about going back and talking about a thing you want to talk about. Nuja, that's literally all we do here.
The playground. Wake's pathetic memories of the Wonder Years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. He surged up and beat Wake down. Merry-go-rounds and slides, eager to cane in his head.
Love it. Our conversations, like Alan Wake's stories, are cyclical. Ow! I'm excited for Barbie to appear on streaming services. Yeah, agreed. Not me just getting Palia installed in time for server maintenance. Oh no, boo! That reminds me, I need to get Erin signed up for her account. I need to get Erin signed up for her account. We probably, hey, Palia, if your thing had been easier to access, Erin and I might have spent all weekend playing Palia, but it wasn't, so we played Baldur's Gate instead. Also, Boo, how the heck are you doing? It was an iPad ad that got so much hate, Apple removed it from its YouTube channel. That's hilarious. Ooh, how the heck are you doing today? How's your Monday? Running off the tail end of my travel cold? I'm sorry. I hope you feel better quickly. Having the closed beta start at the same time as Baldur's Gate was certainly a choice. I mean, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do in regards to that. Games come out all the time. Games come out all the ding-dong time. I just wish I have an account, I have access to the game, I have the refer a friend thing, and I thought the refer a friend thing would give you access to the game right away, and that was the point, was you could refer your friends and you could play with your friends.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
And that was not the case. That was not the case. Oh, God. That's one. Scheduling all. Not complaining. I don't think my PC can run it. So Aaron and I were talking about that. Because Remap Radio has been doing sponsored GeForce Now streams. And I'm like, GeForce Now is really interesting. It's an interesting thing, and I'm curious to know how people use it if they have a subscription. BG3 had a huge launch. I didn't expect it to be such a big thing. Is it the bear thing? I don't think it's just the bear thing.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock.
It's been a phenomenon for a while. Yeah, it's... a lot of people credit it to things that I don't agree with, but it's a big, hot single-player game that is really shareable and allows people to share their characters and stuff. Barry Wheeler, the literary agent with a constant ailment, the frantic sidekick with the hectic rhetoric. The owner of the most fashionable jacket ever made and author of the indispensable guide to would-be agents everywhere, Blood from a Rock When the Goose Starts Gold Bricking, presents a new collection of short fiction by Alan Wake. Included are classics like Errand Boy, as well as numerous mortifyingly clumsy early works buried deep in the disappeared writer's files. Never intended for publication? That's not the Wheeler way. Get yours now. The original Baldur's Gate game have big cultural cachet as well. Yeah, big agree. And it's by developers like Divinity 2 was a big game, you know? Like, I think the bear thing was a great bit of marketing to get the name out there right before launch. But the bear thing doesn't come up like for a bit, so.
The world was changing, twisting out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Oh. Asshole. Like, no. I didn't see the bear thing shared by anyone outside of Discord. I don't know how far reaching that was really. I saw a few people talking about it. And it probably got shared on Kotaku and stuff like that,
sure
but
if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going haywire. I would have to find
it's a D&D branded game. As much shit as WotC continues getting themselves in, it has a ton of weight. I told Aaron the other day, I'm like, I'm actively mad that the most popular game happening right now is D&D branded. So here's a fun new thing. This blast. It's mostly just the name that really shaped a lot of modern fantasy RPG, even though the various creators responsible for it have been doing their own shit the whole time. Yeah. What frustrates me about it is people acting as though it is the only single-player RPG or any single-player game to, like, ever come out, where people are like, oh my god, it's a game without microtransactions. Most games launch without microtransactions. Most games launch without needing online connectivity. You know, like, it's frustrating that, like, people are buying into the lies propagated by, like, shitheads on Reddit. Ugh. The Pathfinder CRPGs are right there, yeah. And those have, like, DLC, right? Like,
getting more severe.
The frustration is that people use microtransactions incorrectly. Two,
have to find my way out of here on my own.
People complain about pre-order bonuses as though that's not a publisher marketing thing. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like guys, yeah, it's a good game, but, like, don't lie. Are any of the White Wolf games good? I have not played any of the video games yet. I've heard that the last couple are good, but I haven't played them. people want single player games. They always have. Yeah, and there's always single player games. Like, there's always single player games. Single player games are always releasing. And you know what's funny? Everybody complaining about, everybody talking about, like, oh, I'm so glad that Baldur's Gate doesn't have online connectivity or DLC or whatever, is gonna be losing their shit in 2 months or whatever it is when Starfield comes out. These same ding-dongs are gonna be losing their minds. Bloodlines is a classic, but it's dated. I've heard that was good. I think I have every vampire game and every vampire game on every vampire and werewolf game on Steam. Why? You know, man, life is weird. The text-based RPGs? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if they're good, but I have them. I don't know if they're good, but I got... Fate has conspired for me to own them. The world has decided that they will exist inside my Steam library. So...
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
But yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see people misrepresent what's happening with Baldur's Gate. I saw a TikTok account that literally just quoted Zalavar Nelson's TikTok, where he was talking about why you shouldn't consider Baldur's Gate 3 to be the new the new standard for indie games, because it isn't the standard for indie games in any way, shape, or form. And they essentially quoted it without saying it by name, and it's like, or those developers could get good, and that's the end of the TikTok. And I was like, well, I'm blocking you.
Barry. Hey, bestseller. Looking good.
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good
Yeah,
catch, Al.
it's...
Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS...
The GPS, yeah, I know. Follow this...
Is Larian even considered an indie studio at this point? They're not owned by anyone. Actually, I say that out loud. I don't know that. I don't think they're owned by anybody. And actually, this is a great chance to look up something I was curious about, which is who published Baldur's Gate. They're self-published. Larian Studios. They're not owned by anybody. Yeah, they're independent. Yeah, I would absolutely say they're independent. I think Larian is a great example of the AA space. You know, what happens when you have an indie studio that is able to grow and build of an incredible, cachet for itself.
So, anywho, I'm here to help you out, pal. The thing is, you need to get a grip, all right?
You nag the way the real Barry does.
Yeah, and it's this AA phenomenon that people are talking about.
It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
Al, baby, relax. It's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert.
So,
Anyway, if this is insane and it's all from your mind, what's that say about you?
Okay.
Fine. Enough. I can't believe I was actually happy to see you.
Oh, come on. Don't shit a shitter, Al. Deep down, you're always happy to see me. Can't lie to yourself, know what I'm saying?
I must be a sucker for punishment.
Don't shit a shitter, pal.
No, really? And I always thought you went out of your way to avoid trouble.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
So like, it's annoying to see people talk about like, oh my god, like it doesn't have any microtransactions and it's a single player game that just doesn't require you to be online. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, what are these games that you're talking about? Like,
I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world, or maybe it's the sawmill because I said it's the sawmill and now you can't get it out of your head.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sure has given me a headache. Or is that your headache? Do you have a headache?
Barry?
Dude, we're bonding.
Barry's a mentalist.
Mama! Hey, Al! I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword.
You're fired.
Aww.
Barry's great. Barry's great. Top 10. Barry's great. Top 10. Yeah, this is why I don't talk video games like in bigger spaces on the internet. Like I have the hard drive Facebook page, which is pretty.
Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh. They were here.
Man, I hate this guy. Mr. Scratch, you suck. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Do I even have a shotgun? Oh, I do. Load my shotgun. I love turning around the thing and just like...
Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh.
Eat shit. Alan Wake, eat shit. Put that on the page. Oh my god. Ugh! Oh my god. I ran right into his attack while trying to reload. I just realized if Alan was a vampire hunter, he'd be Alan Steak. It's not how people name themselves. Ah! The DLC for this is really hard. Come get your pastries at Alan Bakes. What was I saying? Oh, this is also why I appreciate all of y'all, because I could just be like, this is ridiculous, and y'all go, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And I'm like, good. Everybody understands what I mean. Where he's a landscaper. Alan Rake. real question is, what do you think of when he's Alan Cake? Is that when he's really fit? Mostly not exposed to butthole video games opinion these days. I'm like actively trying to get more video game content on my TikTok. And it is very difficult because a lot of people who talk about video games on TikToks are just ding-dongs. Speaking of exposing yourself to butthole opinions, just got on Blue Sky? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, wait, I heard you. Where? Ah! This should be quicker. This should be quicker. I always want to go back to TikTok, but I know if I do, I'll be inflicting damage to myself. Listen, Jesse, Brian finally got on TikTok, so it's an actively better place. It's an actively better place now. It's so hard. I want to find a good. It's so hard. I want to find a video game news site that's not about the pop culture flavor of the month or whatever it is that Kotaku does. The problem is there's no money in being a news site. And you need money to be a website. And I don't say that to be dismissive, like you don't know that. I say that to just be like, this is why they do that. I always enjoy but like I said, I will preface what I'm about to say with saying not too many places do news these days that aren't IGN or Kotaku, because those places are huge. I always enjoy Giant Bomb. I don't watch Giant Bomb stuff these days just because I'm not the biggest fan of everybody that they have working over there right now, and that's fine. That's how it goes when you have personality-based coverage, as is the thing that makes money these days. Yeah, I enjoy Polygon when I get over there. They do less news stuff. The fact that this hurts you is stupid. But I'm still a big fan. I would still highly recommend them. And I will shout out Waypoint/Remap. I'm a big fan of, you know, the people that are involved there. I enjoy the content they've been doing. But also, again, it's not as much news stuff as talking about, you know, what's going on and, you know, sort of flavor of the month, like you said. Like, that's tangent. I want to play a single one-on-one TTRPGs investigative journalist with a side plot where I had to write listicles and things to pay the bills. That would be great. That would be really good. That's a thing I did that happened. Oh, is there a game for that? Because that's great. Okay, we're just ignoring that I dodged. Is how that's happening. Okay. I'll just check some of those out. When it first came out, every IGN story was about the Mandalorian or Game of Thrones back. Oh yeah. Because IGN is a culture site. You know what I mean? And it sucks. I'm right there with you, but
You know, you're gonna have to make your way across it. I think the solution probably has something to do with those words.
you know.
You think?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
And it sucks. I get it. I always thought it'd be funny to have a character in an MLM as a TTRPG character and trying to get every other character they encounter start selling fantasy sensei for them. Kotaku articles are about how to give your dog weed. Hey, your dog can probably benefit from fucking cannabis. It's like anything else. It's the same as anything else.
I give advice and you follow. That's when things go right. Get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Big Mint.
It was a scenario for Gumshoe 101 called Alter Ego Mania.
No!
You pick your trouble, I was caught between going broke and having to write fluff pieces.
Probably therapeutic for you too.
That's really funny. Cynthia Weaver, the Lady of the Light, the Cloud of Gloom, and the Well-Lit Room. Weaver's different and uncompromising life is illuminated in Cynthia Weaver Carrying the Torch, an enlightening and occasionally harrowing biography by Eileen Adams, who was an intern at the Bright Falls Records under Weaver's editorialship. That sounds really cool, Bude. I like the sound of that.
Wake's own words, littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash. I had seen weird transmissions of myself before, but not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded...
Hey, Banslam, welcome back.
Like a demented storyteller who was out to torment and destroy his protagonist.
Oh, right, I remember this. I remember this. All right. The birds have changed.
Al, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
All right. You got to be careful with your flashlight now. Because if you fuck up, you can summon a lot more enemies. Like that. Nope. Why would you focus on it, game? Why would you lock on? This game never had a lock-on feature. And now this one, they're like, what if we put a lock-on feature in to fuck with them? What if this part had a lock-on? I love they literally changed the models for the birds into the Alex Casey novels. I think that's a great touch. And because it's like, oh no, it's a dream, they can be as weird with it as they want to be.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting spark. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
This is a dream where we Alan sleep. Oh my god. Oh, well this seems like a Metal Gear Solid level.
Okay, this is just too weird. You're weird.
Barry, is all this really coming out of my head?
That's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head? Imagination can be anything.
Throw down some porno mags to distract them. I do love trying to trick these guys into the light. This is always fun. All right, well, stop giving me more guys. Come on. I got those guys. I won. Ah! No, 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 no. Enormous stretches of this making me think about the not so good Blair Witch game. Lots of midnight based forest running. Shouts to Bloober Team. Shouts to Bloober Team. Definitely not making a good game. Alan, you gotta try to focus on better things. Have you tried imagining things that aren't lumberjacks? No. All right. Ooh, Tom Anderson. All right, this is how we'll leave it. This is how we'll leave it. Tom Anderson, the god of thunder. The boozing geezer with the anger and the hammer. Come one, come all, face the age of murder and storm. Discovered by Barry Wheeler, this fresh new voice from a bygone era suggests new and innovative solutions to old problems. Don't you dare leave your bookstore without the best-selling help book, You're All Nails to Me. Forward by Barry Wheeler. I really like this image they paint of Barry being a, like, really, like, shitty, opportunistic agent. Like, I don't think that he isn't that, but it's very funny the amount of that comes through in this writing. I think that's very good. But all right. We're gonna be done for today. I hope everybody had a good time. We finished Alan Wake. We're some part of the way through the first DLC. I don't remember how long it is, so I don't know. I can't say. But we're getting there. Barry, truly Alan Wake's American Nightmare. God. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, we will be. We'll have a little stream Tuesday. We'll go live at 8. I'll do a little Baldur's Gate, and then we'll do the Pokemon Presents. And we'll sit and chat about that for a little bit. So it'll be a little short stream, a little short reaction stream. If you want to come by and watch it with me, that would be wonderful. I'd love to see you hang out. I'd love to see you for it. We talk about whatever the heck is going to happen. Whatever the heck is going to happen there. As always, if you haven't joined the Discord, I would love to see you pop in there. And if you would be so kind, if you would subscribe to the YouTube, go see what's up there. New videos are going up basically every single day. Everything from stream is eventually going to make its way up there. Kirby Superstar just finished uploading today, and tomorrow me playing Smurf Mission Violet Leaf is going up, which is a game I honestly enjoyed way more than I expected to. If you want to say, hey Matt, what the heck, you played a Smurfs game? Yeah buddy, go follow the YouTube and go see what's up with that. I have so much stuff that has to get up on the YouTube, so there's no shortage of stuff going up there anytime soon. We're gonna go raid Gun Plus Sisters. Gun Plus Sisters is having their streamiversary today. Their channel is 1 year old. I know Gun Plus Sisters through TikTok, but they have an awesome Gunpla building Twitch stream. So send y'all over there, help them celebrate their streamiversary. Like I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow for a little bit of Pokemon news, a little bit of Baldur's Gate. But until then, I love you, I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. I'll see you then.